time you turn it, then you got the final boss and you got corn. I'm like, no.
Look, look. Hey, look, it's me leveling up in the dab, titties. Level up in the dab. That's what it's all about, baby.
Turning off the auto gain that was on. So hopefully you'll yell and scream and holler at us all. All right. And we are seeing your green screen behind you. FYI.
You turned it off. I'm aware. You turned it off. I'm aware.
How can I turn off your green?
I wasn't touching buttons. You were.
Oh. Why is this always such a... I have no idea why this is always... But we can... Once again, we can barely hear you.
Yeah, we'll turn your volume down.
I'll turn mine down.
Yeah.
But I am... Hold, please.
Every other week, I think, right?
I have no idea. Look,
You don't?
You're honestly the only... we use this all the time, and this is like the only time we have an issue with it.
I never see you have guests.
Yeah, no, I have plenty of guests, and I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I don't have the great...
Hello! Can you hear me now?
And talented ones. So your Focusrite 1 and 2 USB input, is that correct? I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have...
Me too.
The only solution that I could offer was the Motive Mix solution, and we're not doing, but we have the same problem every week. I mean, do you go on other streams with EV Mux? Do you have the same issue?
I do. I don't. I've been on multiple EV Mux streams and I've never had the issue anywhere else.
Whatever. Oh, is this the pandering? $2 from Echo Pineapple. Schmuel's a good egg. Have a good stream. Is this the we shit on you in one place and then there we go. Olive Moniker. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Olive. All right. Can you hear yourself? Have you tried to listen to yourself on YouTube?
No. No, don't have it pulled up.
And you're low on YouTube. Dude, look, we can continue or not. It's up to you. I just, I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it's a problem.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. All right, so I'll just scream into my microphone. That does seem to work. So I'll just keep my mouth right on the microphone. Let's go.
All right. All right. What do you got? You got your boy Tukey simping for a gay guy who claims he's not, right? Living in a shed. Jack's insane. I love Jack, but Jack is insane, right? What's like Spurg? Does Spurg have women? Does Spurg have a relationship with women? It just comes off. I'm not white knighting for anybody here, man. I'm just saying that what happens is when these shows start going after women, which is your right, I guess you can do that. It's always the people that are going after them. Many times I've met them, and I'm like, dude, have you ever touched a woman?
Do you think I would have had any different commentary whether 2K or Uncle Jack was there watching that video with us? I would have said all of the exact same things, except for they had some context to add to it. Isn't that weird to have somebody on that could add context to a conversation?
Well, it didn't really have context, right? If you didn't ask, but you didn't ask questions. You just let them spew what they said was context. But there never came up a question with Tukey. Hey, man, weren't you hot for this broad and she turned you down and that's what made you so mad? $2 from Echo Pineapple or £2. Thanks for being a good sport, Buckman.
So I didn't ask the one question you really wanted asked, and that's the problem you have with it. That's good.
I think it's a question that goes. I think it's a question that goes to character. So if he's so willing to judge other people's character, right?
My characters
doesn't he?
get
Doesn't he
judged
entitled?
constantly.
Aren't you entitled to ask him that question?
Yeah, I was just asking backstory stuff, and he claims he was pretty much in the good. He said he might have gone a little too far and got creepy and tried to get in her pants or whatever. But do you blame any guy for trying to get into a lady's pants that were single? You kind of already intimated that people should be trying to bang her anyway. You said
I don't have a problem with anybody trying to get into anybody's pants, but when you're turned down, going full bitch made is not really the response that most men make.
I don't know that he went full bitch made. She made comments, and then he responded to said comments. So,
right, okay.
Who drew first blood, huh?
Okay, all right. Well, he talked. The whole thing started because he talked shit. He said shit about her. As far as I remember, maybe I'm wrong, right?
Probably.
But Johnny Chopsticks. Never heard of Electra before 2 weeks ago. Nor did I, and it seemed a little suspicious to me that this chick shows up on the scene, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, we've got to go after her. We've got our orders.
Good. Let's go.
So she didn't just come out and make a total ass out of herself. She did a stream by herself. She went live by herself and made an ass out of herself. And then she went on 2 or 3 subsequent streams after that to make more of an ass out of herself and keep proving why she is an ass. So I think you're pretty much trying to say that Doomspayer made her look like an asshole, right?
No, I'm saying that you said that Doom. I was like your thing is that not Doomspayer, but that there were people behind the scenes setting up who to go after. Connor 1234, thank you for the $5. Buckman is doing this whole performance for picks. Thank you, Connor. You're probably right.
Okay, so lately I've been saying that Doomspayer has been pushing who needs to be covered, and Carl has been covering Comedy Shaman. I never said a word about DJ Electra. I said, I don't know where all of a sudden everybody started talking about Comedy Shaman, except for Doomspayer decided to send a few clips to Carl. When did I say anything about DJ Electra?
No, I thought
No.
I assumed that it was there was more manipulation than one person,
and then you took that and extrapolated your own information and made shit up in your head.
Because it seemed like Doomspayer comes out, makes a nasty comment about whatever DJ Electra, and the next thing I know, it's like trash every show.
I don't even know what to say to that. That's so dumb that Doom sent a few clips to Carl to cover Comedy Shaman, and all of a sudden you're saying that I am intimating somehow that the Clippers are pushing all of the stories. Say that again. Doomspayer pushes. Do
you think that she orchestrated Comedy Shaman?
I just explained to you how Doom sent clips of Comedy Shaman to Bedabbler, to Carl on Dabbleverse Live, and that's the only thing I ever brought up about people pushing content on someone else. And
no, you said no. We in the conversation we had, you implied that behind the scenes there were people being pushed, like they were pushing people. Okay, so it's just Comedy Shaman. So it's totally out of the realm of possibility that orchestrating this person orchestrates stuff here, but doesn't orchestrate stuff there, and that Doom puts out a tweet. Doom puts out a tweet shitting on DJ Electra, and the next thing I know, all the retards are out doing anti-DJ Electra shows. I'm shocked.
You're out of it, old man.
I'm the one that's out of it?
Absolutely. Like you didn't just listen to what I said, and
I listened to what you said. I'm disagreeing with what you said. I mean, you're like, now it sounds like this. What you just said to me sounds like, oh, well, Doom sent a couple of clips to people, and that's
Carl
why they
said
liked
it on
them.
air.
And that's not what you. But that's not what you said to me. That's not what you said to me. And I was trying to not put names in here, but that's not what you said to me. You made it sound to me like there was, orchestration in the back to make this comedy shaman guy go. Then Doom puts out a clip shitting on Genta, and then the next thing I know, every show is doing shit on DJ Electra, the lowest hanging fruit in the universe, and I'm the one that's crazy.
Name names. Who did I say? All I ever brought up was Comedy Shaman, and Carl even had said on his stream, thanks, Doom, for sending me these clips, and then went through them and was like, I don't really know. Why did you want me to cover Comedy Shaman? He pretty much said that at the end of, you probably didn't watch it because you don't watch anything or know anything. So you tell me, name names. I'm not looking for who did what. I was looking at the content, but I'm basing this on the conversation that you and I had last week. About Comedy Shaman. Good job.
All right. So then
yeah, I'm saying the same thing.
The implication, Quad, was that Doom was manipulating what these guys did. Now what you're making it sound like is, Doom found an interesting clip and sent it to these guys.
That's exactly what he did, which is driving the content. My point here. See if you
your point was, but you were much more nefarious in the point that you and I were talking.
See if you can keep up with this. Comedy Shaman.
See if you can keep avoiding it.
Comedy Shaman has nothing to do with the Dabbleverse. Doom is driving content that he wants with Comedy Shaman. He wants Carl to cover. Obviously, that's why he sent it to him. Because otherwise, why would anybody be covering Comedy Shaman? That's the point that you didn't obviously keep up with. Sorry.
No, because you said that Doom is driving content, and I'm saying,
exactly.
And all I'm saying to you is, you say to me, Doom is driving content. Then Doom puts out a tweet that shits on this DJ Electra, and then the next thing I know, every show is trashing DJ Electra. So it's become let's trash DJ Electra time. So is Doom driving that content too? Was Doom the one that discovered this?
Schmuel,
I'm confused.
Yeah,
no, I'm confused about when it's good, when it's bad. Like I'm confused.
Absolutely, you are. That's a fact. Very confused. I get that. I hear that. Yeah, you're making shit up in your own head about what I said. Like you never got that from me. All I ever talked about was Comedy Shaman, and that Doom was pushing Comedy Shaman and driving a narrative with that. And you made up this whole other thing about DJ Electra and Doom. Because
I didn't make up anything. I assumed that if based upon what you told me, because you made it sound like Carl had not, like this was nothing, like no idea, and Doom was like, I'm gonna basically run this, and I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna get this on there, because you were like, why would anybody do Comedy Shaman? The only reason why they're doing Comedy Shaman is because Doom said to do Comedy Shaman. So it's like Doom is running the Dabbleverse. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying now. That's what I did say and am saying. Both. Yes. That's what I said before and am saying now. For some reason, you saw that DJ Electra got clipped by Doom and extrapolated out that somehow Doom is pushing DJ Electra narrative on people, and I never said that. And secondly, all of the clippers drive their own narratives in some small manner. The thing that I was talking about specifically was Comedy Shaman. If you want to make up other shit beyond
this is different, because it's like, look, the conversation that you and I had is not the conversation that you're talking about. There was definite implications that there was something shady going on. Right? So is she manipulating you into covering DJ Electra? I'm just using your point. I'm asking you that question.
You're funny, man. No, I said I sent Bedabbler a couple clips today about Kevin Brennan being a cuck and the whole nesting thing and being a escort, whatever, that whole situation. Does that mean I'm driving the narrative or trying to push my
It's not the same thing. Kevin was they go back and forth. He and Kevin have been talking all the time. You just something else. So did Sykes sent the clips too. I mean, but that's not what you were implying. You were implying that Carl had basically no knowledge of this comedy shaman guy.
Oh, I'm sure
and Doom
but basically doesn't
got him to do. Doom was the one that got him to do it, implying to me
Carl
that Doom was the person that ran this stuff. That she got these guys to do her bidding. That's what But now it's like, oh no, Clippers send clips. It's very different than what was said originally.
No, I literally just said a minute ago that Doom is trying to push comedy shaman on everybody. And yeah, for sure. I just said that a minute ago. Maybe you weren't here. I don't know.
No, you're saying, you were like, there's a significant difference between you're saying here, Doom was pushing comedy shaman, right? But the way it was relayed to me originally is he manipulated Carl into doing comedy shaman. Two very different things.
Yeah, how many times are you going to repeat that?
Because you keep repeating the same thing, so I'm going to repeat the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, well, I'm sticking to what I said because I remember what I said. That very simply, Doom was pushing fucking comedy shaman content on everybody, and
Comedy shaman. This is from Bell, right? Comedy shaman is obviously mentally ill. Why the pile on? Does Carl have any should Carl have thought about that or looked at that? Is there any concern at all for what these guys do for themselves, or is it no matter who puts out content, no matter how mental they are, you're free to cover it and free to make fun of them?
Well, I mean, there's a point. Yeah, so apparently our boy Comedy Shaman has Asperger's. I didn't even know that, honestly, but yeah, people were saying whatever, that's some kind of an issue, you know what I mean, to go after people that have handicaps. And I don't disagree with that 100%. I wasn't even aware that I know Comedy Shaman, and yeah, he's got issues and whatever, man. I messed with him one time 2 years ago when we all first found out about him. I never covered him after that, and pretty much Pot Awful took him under his wing as a goon, and has been covering him ever since. But yeah, I think a lot of people moved on from him. The one this week that really bothered me was Schmuel and the Schmuel Network were covering some teenage girl that's handicapped, and I saw the clips of that, and I almost
why did that bother you? After Comedy Shaman at all until I just said something, and then when I said something, you're like, oh yeah, but what about Schmuel?
So there's a difference between what Bedabbler did, having Comedy Shaman on his show and doing a humiliation ritual with him with Pot Awful on his show, which is different, I would say, than what Carl did. Carl just watched a couple of clips and was like, what was this, Doom? And moved on. I would say it's way more gross what Bedabbler
I don't disagree with that at all.
But still, at the end of the day, the main thing is Comedy Shaman's going to go live and make fun of himself every other day for the rest of his life, because he likes to humiliate himself as well. He seems to not be able to get away. He went away from streaming for how long? A year? He didn't stream at all. And for some reason, in the middle of all this Pot Awful stuff, he decided to go back live and come back to the Dabbleverse. That's on him, bro. At some point, you go, the guy's an adult. He wants it. He gets it. That's it.
I'm just. My question. Here's my question: is look, Tukey very, very good at humiliating people and doing things. Is there a different? How do you feel? Should he have been humiliating this guy, Comedy Shaman? And I mean, he sort of gets in bed with Jesse PS to do it. That seems like not a great place to be.
Thanks for making my point for me, Schmuel. I just fucking said that. I'll be
All right.
2 seconds.
They're not even in the Dabbleverse.
Chaos control.
Goodbye.
Your clipping of my show sucks dick.
Without Dave, I wouldn't be here.
Well, now we know who to blame.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can thank the ultimate life form by using the super tip link in the description. Do it or don't.
Final Boss. That's right, Final Boss. I love Final Boss.
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Dave, where are you, David?
Leveling up in the dab.